Hi guys, happy full moon and welcome back to Divine Feminine Tarot and Divine Feminine Group. So at the request of some of my clients, I am going to be doing an investigative deception reading today, and I need to put some lotion on my hands. Sorry, I've been in the sun a lot lately. So I want to start before I get into the reading and talking about the reading, okay? Today is a full moon, and if you guys don't know a lot about how to use the moons, the different types of moons, I should say, full moon, new moon, you know, especially, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that right now. So before I jump in, what can you do on a full moon? Full moons are excellent times for releasing what no longer serves us. They can also mark the end of certain cycles energetically. So from what I've been understanding and learning and feeling and reading about is that this full moon will be the end of a 6-month sort of cycle of lessons and growth. That's ending. So it's something that may feel a little bit like a karmic cycle ending when there's like an ending to a 6-month cycle full of lessons. Because what are lessons? They're there to teach us, and they're not always easy. They're things that we have to go through to expand, grow, and evolve. So if you were wondering how you can manifest or release using this full moon in Capricorn, get some candles. If you want to get really creative, you can get the color of the candles of the things that you are trying to, like, well, not trying to, but like working on attracting. But if you're working on releasing, there's also certain colors of candles for releasing specific things. But if you're not that deeply into it, then just use a white candle. If your focus is on love, then a red or a pink candle may be a really good idea. If you're releasing a relationship or something, you know, you can use different color. If you're, okay, let's say you want to attract, or let's say you're releasing money blockages and you want to attract more abundance, more money, you can use a green candle. So it just depends. The best thing to do is, you know, take a spiritual bath and feel the water absorbing any lower vibrational thoughts, frequencies, or emotions from your body. Do as much visualization as possible. So visualize what you're releasing. When I do hypnotherapy with clients, I will typically have them visualize a color, a size, and a mass of their emotions or thoughts. And I have them visualize that leaving their body, whether it flows out through their arm and they release it with their hand, like a fist releasing. Like, you know, let's say they have some deep, heavy or lower vibrational emotions in their chest or their stomach, and they want to release that. I have them actually visualize it as a shape, color, size, or mass, or all of the above, and watch it coming up through their stomach, up to their chest, or wherever it is, right? And then moving down their shoulder, and then down their arm, and I have them make a fist, and then they can throw it into the universe. They can watch it floating up. They can see the words on these shapes, sizes, or masses. Or they can just simply release it, you know, by releasing it, opening their fist. Like, and so that way the subconscious mind and the higher self recognizes that it is in fact gone. So that's one way, one very amazing way of releasing. So spiritual baths, you can use sage, salt, Epsom salt, sea salt. I wouldn't probably suggest using regular salt, just like sea salt, maybe Himalayan, definitely Epsom salt. Stick with Epsom salt as if you can, but you can add other things. You can add things for protection. You can add Ipo Obo. You can add sage for cleansing. You can add your certain crystals. You can't put all crystals in the bath. Not all crystals are meant to be in the water, but you can use some crystals in your bath. There's all different things. I would highly recommend researching, and that is one amazing way of releasing. So imagine, what I said about releasing emotions out through the arm, or you could visualize the water like extracting it from your body, and then when the water goes down the drain, all the sage or salt or whatever has pulled it out of your body, any negativity, anything you're ready to release, anything that no longer serves you. And when you watch the water go down the drain, you can say goodbye to all of those things that you're ready to let go of and say, peace the F out. Okay, the other thing you can do is affirmations. You can find videos on my channel on YouTube, Divine Feminine Tarot, that there's an affirmations video on there. I am planning to do more, but there's obviously many other affirmations videos, but the best thing you could do is to write your own. What are you releasing? What are you creating in your own life? And then light a candle, color of your choice. If you're not sure, use a white candle. You could use a black candle too, honestly. Black candles are good for, repelling or even like absorbing the negativity. But anyway, you could do some research on that. Use whatever candle you feel the most intuitively guided to use. But if you're in doubt, use a white candle. And when you look into the flame, think about, visualize your affirmations and really get into how those affirmations feel. So if you're releasing, think about or feel in yourself how much lighter you feel after releasing sadness, grief, depression, anxiety. Okay? And when it comes to what you're attracting, think about how it feels to be in that new timeline, in that new life of yours. Feel it. Feeling it is huge, feeling that, seeing it as clearly as possible. Focus on the end goal, not how you're going to get there. The universe will help you sort it out once you're sure, very sure about what it is you want. So, and if you have the time, check out the 12 laws of the universe, because a lot of people will just use the law of attraction, and that can be a little bit deceiving because there's 11 other laws. So the more laws that you are aware of and can work with, the better you can manifest, the better you can heal, the better you can release, the better you can understand. So that being said, I think I probably said enough about that. Oh, don't forget to make some moon water. A full moon is a great time to charge water. So you can bless your water yourself. You don't have to have somebody else do this for you. A lot of practitioners will make you think that they have to do it for you. I'm all about empowering people. We are all self-healers. We can bless that water ourselves. Yes, we may have other people help us with our healing or our manifestations, especially when we're feeling a little bit weaker and we want help with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but also know that there's so many things most things or everything we can do on our own. We just need the tools, or maybe a guide or a guru or whatever to teach us, to help us. But the point is that you're not supposed to need us forever. So, a real guide, a real teacher, a real true guru who is ethical and has integrity doesn't want you to need them forever. We want to see you thrive on your own, and that's the most important thing. So we're there to help you get started and to learn and to grow and move into this, being able to do this on your own. So make the moon water, you leave it out put your intentions into the water, cleanse the water with your intentions, and then put your intentions of cleansing, of what you're manifesting, put that into the water. Water is one of the most programmable elements that we have available to us on this planet. And charge that water under the moonlight for a night or two. And then you can bathe and meditate in that water and do the same ritual again. Now, I would like to make a suggestion so that there's no confusion in the universe, that you're not trying to bend someone else's free will. So I really do not encourage anybody to do black magic ever. So one way to make sure that you're not bending another person's free will is by saying, in the highest good of all, when you finish your manifestations, meaning nobody gets hurt, nobody gets stepped on, and nobody's free will gets impeded on when I ask for what I'm asking for. So if you can end every manifestation, every ritual, anything you do, spiritually, with in the highest good of all, or for the highest good of all, including yourself, and then say, so mote it be, or amen, whatever you like to say, that puts a clear message out to the universe that you're not trying to do anything dark or hurt anybody or bend free will or do any black magic. You're trying to manifest what's best for you while staying in the lines of what's in the highest good for everybody else on the planet or in your life. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's get started. I'm gonna do this a little differently today. So as I told you, a lot of my investigative readings and deception readings have been resonating with a lot of people who have reached out to me personally, and for some reason there's been a lot of deception going on, which kind of makes sense when you think about the fact that we've just been in a 6-month cycle of learning lessons. Okay, so a lot of you may be learning lessons about boundaries or your own empowerment, like what you will and won't tolerate, the way that we're treating people. It could be any of these things, right? Depends on which side you're on. I usually read for divine feminines, and that journey within itself can be a very interesting or difficult one, and a beautiful one at the same time. Okay, somebody's making a wish. Let's see what else we get here. I'm just gonna cut the deck. Whoa, weird, sticky and weird. I'm gonna get a few cards out of, oh my god, divine feminine. I just said that. So a divine feminine is making a wish, wishing for something. Oh, wow. So, okay, we have divine feminine out here, and we have a divine masculine in the reverse. So I definitely feel like this could be a divine, a twin flame connection, or higher level soulmate connection. So a divine feminine and their divine masculine, but this divine masculine has either gone rogue or you guys are in separation right now. So I'll speak to the divine feminine in this reading, but if you're the divine masculine and this reading helps you, then great. But it looks like the divine masculine is in the reverse right now, which means that this is a distorted divine masculine. Doesn't mean that they will never find their way back to moving into their divine masculine energy, or maybe they're meant to become a divine masculine, but they're not there yet. Now, there's secrets in question here, and what I'm feeling is that this divine feminine, probably you, who I'm speaking to, who this reading is for, is making a wish to find out about whatever these secrets are. So you're either sensing these secrets, or you caught your divine masculine who went rogue, telling some lies, keeping some secrets, or maybe telling some lies, or just not being as forthcoming as you would like them to be. Somebody's not GPS tracking you. Okay, the secrets could involve a karmic. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. The secret that the divine masculine, who is a distorted masculine actually right now, he's not in his divine essence or embodiment. he's not GPS tracking you anymore. So at one time he may have been, but he's not anymore. And that's because he is focused on a workplace affair. His feelings are definitely involved. It is a secret. And this person is a karmic. It's somebody who's meant to throw a divine masculine off of his divine path. So whoever I'm speaking to, I do feel like you are in the upright. You are in your divine, you're embodying your divine feminine energy. This person may be in a runner phase, if it's a twin flame connection, or this karmic, okay? So I was just talking a little about karmics. This karmic is throwing this divine masculine off his path and making him lose his divinity, actually. And that can actually happen. So I will explain it. Karmics usually have dark entity or demonic attachments. A lot of people think that sounds so woo-woo or crazy. It's not. It's actually very much a part of our world. And when you sleep around a lot with random people, you can get demonic attachments. If you're a drug addict or an alcoholic, you can get an entity or a demonic attachment because your auric field is damaged. There's cracks in it. And demonic entities love to serve out their role against God by attaching to people to fulfill those roles. So divine beings are even more susceptible to these demonic attacks or spiritual attacks or attachments, and they will be tempted and they will be, manipulated. And if they crack and they feed into that temptation, give into those temptations, or, are doing things or living a lifestyle that is not in alignment with divine order, they can also get these attachments and become a distorted masculine instead of a divine masculine. So absolutely, divine beings can be deterred from their divine path, okay? And especially their divine path with their divine counterpart. Now, why are they under this type of attack? Because divine feminines and divine masculines are, if they're twin flames, they share a soul. That is the theory, if you believe in that or not, or it could be a higher level soulmate. Either way, it's a soul tie. It's said that there's only 144,000 of them on the planet right now, and they are meant to come into union and raise the vibration of the planet, or do some spiritual work on the planet that helps communities, that helps people, that helps humanity. But it's in a big way, So of course, the demons, the devil, Satan, or the dark entities, whatever you want to call them, they exist just like the good ones do, just like the angels and the spirit guides and God's team, right? The creator's team. So they will always try to attack the people who are doing really beautiful or good things on this planet, because they're dark entities. They want the opposite of what divine beings want. I hope that I'm explaining this properly. This divine masculine definitely gave into something here. Yep. So this is a woman, like I said, she's a karmic. She's a promiscuous karmic. She sleeps around. She sleeps with your man. It's saying it's a free-for-all. She'll sleep with anybody. And usually this is the type of person that will sleep with anybody for any reason whatsoever. This person is... So I feel like this is either you or your person. they're not in a good place, and it may be because they have a dark entity attachment. They need they need cleansing. This person needs spiritual work, spiritual healing, spiritual cleansing. They're destroyed, shattered, broken, or effed up, or this is you too, because if you are in a divine union, sorry, what happened to my music? I don't know. If you're in a divine union, and there's a separation, there's no doubt that you're both going through a lot of difficult stuff right now. I don't know how, okay, I want to use some regular tarot in a second here. So they can feel themselves being torn, okay? Between the love that they have for you and the connection that they have for you and whatever this entity that took them over is. And it definitely has to do with temptation. I'm picking up on a Jezebel spirit here. This is definitely a Jezebel spirit. This is somebody that this person works with to some capacity. So it doesn't mean that they work in the same office building. They work together in some capacity. It could be in the same office building. It could be through any other way, okay? I'm just, I feel like this person is at least using like protection with this promiscuous HOE, okay? Sorry to say that, but she needs healing too, in order to not be like this. And she's, you know, not that she's to blame. Like, your man is supposed to be the one that is loyal to you, but women like this destroy people's lives. And it's right next to this. She has definitely destroyed a connection here. And she also threw this, who should be a divine masculine, off of his path and threw him into the reverse. And he gave into the temptation. Like, he wasn't evolved enough yet. So whether he gets it wrong or right in this lifetime, we'll have to see. But I feel like he knows what he's doing, or what he did was wrong. I do feel like feelings got involved here, but this could be the karmic's feelings, because I have this and this and this here, like this. You guys, you and your divine masculine, who is now in the reverse, did share a beautiful love story once upon a time, but now the situation has changed, obviously. So let's see what else we get here. They hate nothing about you. Your divine masculine went rogue. What did I say? They are using sexual protection. I saw it twice, and I can't believe that just came out like that. They hate nothing about you. This is not about you. Okay, I get this a lot in the collective readings. This is a them problem. Because they're still toxic. They're still dealing with toxicities in their lives. Okay, that's a lot, but I'll take it. They know that they fucked up. They're tired of the drama. You don't want to hear it anymore. That's what I'm getting. You're sick of the bullshit. Oh, wow. There's a lot of that are fun. Oh, wow. They have fake friends around them, or you do. And something here that's toxic could lead to some type of drama here. Could lead to, I gotta push this up so you guys can see. Some kind of drama here could definitely lead to the police getting involved. So I want to see more about that. It involves fake friends. Switch to this deck. Oh, wow. Okay. So this divine masculine in the reverse, let's call him the distorted masculine because that's actually where he's at right now. You're rising. You're in this queen bee energy. I get this a lot. Or they know that you're going to rise, okay? From this, and they know that they fucked up. So you're secure, you're confident, you're career focused, you're in boss bitch energy, and you're in queen bee energy, or this masculine in the reverse, distorted masculine, knows that you're already in this energy or you will be moving into this energy, and they have massive regrets. So let's get the tarot out and see. Let's investigate this further and see about the police, okay? Who's gonna get, you know, maybe we should use what's the T first for that. So I want to see about the police getting involved for this investigative episode reading. I used to have a podcast, so I'm used to saying episode. Tell me more about this police, this fake friends, and the massive regrets. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Scarcity tactics. Let's see what else. They're going to possibly use some sort of scarcity tactics to try to get you back at some point or another. But maybe they already are using scarcity tactics with you. This person is not in a good place, the masculine. Like, they're in the energy of despair with massive regrets. Okay, so whoever... Okay. Sorry, I just had to take a sip of my coffee. So I'm asking about the police getting involved. It could have to do with somebody playing scarcity... Oops. Sorry. Scarcity tactic games of some kind. So this person may be leaving you with no money, or has used your money, or is threatening to not give you what you need to live, survive, or just making you scared about your finances, abundance, or whatever. And you may have to get the police involved because of whatever manipulative games they're playing. But I'm not really worried about you and your abundance all that much because you're in this energy. But fake friends are somehow involved in the scenario that maybe manipulating a situation here. I think that there are some friends that know about this or have known about this cheating, okay? And they didn't tell you. They didn't tell you about it. But somebody is bringing some sort of photo proof or evidence to the police, possibly. Okay, somebody is moving out of their house because the police are getting involved in a situation. You're getting Queen Rising. Like, you have Queen Bee, Queen Rising, stepping into your power. You're being praised. Oh, let me see. And my camera's on the opposite side today. I wanted to do it a little differently. Coming up in the spotlight. So like, you're super career focused. This person is falling apart. It's a happiness hater, spiritual hater, happiness hater, and spiritual hater. Broke ass. Yeah, let me just shuffle this a little bit more. This person is getting karma by losing money, okay? So the scarcity tactics that they tried to use on you is actually coming back to bite them in the ass by making them a broke ass. So this person, somebody's clout hungry, somebody's talking a lot of shit, says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. This is the broke ass that's doing this. I feel like this is the distorted masculine. And at the same time, they have love on their brain. They're dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, or nostalgic about you. So they hate on your spirituality. They hate on your power. They hate on your light. They hate on your magic. They're a happiness hater. They don't want you to be happy without them. Meanwhile, they're cheating on you with somebody who they've been working with. And talking shit about you and trying to probably ruin your reputation or make you sound like the crazy one. This sounds like a narcissist, straight up psychopath, sociopath, or narcissist, or any of the dark triad. All right. It could even be borderline personality disorder. Any of these things is possible, but this is a person who will do anything for the clout, says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic, because they're toxic. They have so many toxicities to work out, you know, and they really hate that you are in your power. So because I have Queen Bee and Queen Rising, and that this person is hating on your spirituality, light, magic, and power, you may do spiritual work, or you may be in some sort of powerful position, or you just know your own, worth, right? Like, you have the magic, you have something special about you, and this person does not like it, and they can't believe that they screwed up this connection for a karmic. Like a karmic, literally. Let's see what the traditional tarot deck is going to give us. I want to use this one. Let's get this one. I'm going to shuffle a little bit. This is the worst deck. I got to shuffle this way. It's just a very stiff deck. No matter how many times I've used it, it still doesn't want to be flexible. Ooh. Somebody's highly burdened in this situation. Who's highly burdened? Okay. This one flipped out. A Leo. There's a Leo here that may be highly burdened. Or 10 of Wands and the Sun. So this can definitely be that somebody is burdened by your happiness and your positivity and your bliss. So you may be starting to rise up, feel better. That's what I saw with Queen Bee energy and the Queen rising. And this person does not fucking like it. They don't like that you are in like your zen, your happiness, your bliss. You see, being positive about life. So that's what's going to burden them the most, or that is what's burdening them the most. So your happiness is the best revenge. And I'm not encouraging you to get revenge. I'm just saying that getting revenge is never a good idea, because you can dig 2 graves in that case. But just be happy. Just find your happiness. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Like, I think you're focused on healing yourself. 8 of Wands and Temperance. You're focused on healing. You're focused on being progressive. You're focused on forward movement. You may be communicating with someone for your healing. That would be 8 of Wands with the Temperance card. You may be actually talking to a Sagittarius, which is hilarious because that's my sign, and I talk to a lot of people about this because of what I do, but it could be any Sagittarius, okay? And that Sagittarius, it doesn't have to be a Sagittarius. It could be just a person who's helping you to heal, a guru, a coach, a healer of some kind, or even just like a close friend or a family member who's helping you to get your balance back and helping you to heal, but ultimately helping you to cut off people, things, or situations that no longer serve you. So the Queen of Swords is known for having enough of somebody's shit. She's done with the BS. And she's not going to be jerked around anymore. She's not going to be lied to anymore. And the most important thing, well, all of them are important, but she can see through everybody's BS. Like, she is at the point where the rose-colored glasses have been taken off. And I just talked to a friend about this last night, and she's at that point, and she's one of the people who, you know, I knew that I needed to put out a reading today for. So, and there's a bunch of others who are going through similar things, but the Queen of Swords is sharp as a nail. She can see through any lies, she can feel and see through any bullshit, like point blank period. And she's ready and willing to cut off anything that's toxic, that makes her feel like shit, that devalues her, that doesn't give her what she deserves, because she's had enough. She's just had enough. So she's not a bad person, the Queen of Swords. She's a person that has tolerated way too much, and now she's ready to lay down the law. Okay? So, to my Divine Feminine, you being in the Queen of Swords energy is just you cutting off anything, anyone that no longer serves you. I'm gonna move these up. Yeah, you're, wow. You're moving into Empress energy, but you will get your justice. In fact, you may be already seeing justice being served. So when this comes out here, this is the energy of karma justice or karmic justice. So it could be legal justice. So if you are in a legal situation with this person, justice will be served. Or if you're in any legal situation with any person, justice may be served. Or you will see this person getting the lessons that they deserve, basically, which is karma. Karma is lessons. This could be connected to an earth sign. It could be male or female, so don't limit it. Anything in tarot can be flipped or switched when it comes to male or female, so just keep that in mind when you watch my readings. But this justice could have to do with an earth sign, or it could have to do with money. This could have to do with anything in the material realm. So money, assets, home, cars, this, that, whatever, anything material, okay? Anything to do with your material abundance, justice may be served. But justice may also be, you may also see this person or a person get justice for all of the discord, conflict, chaos, drama, tension, upheaval that they have caused you. And if this is more than one person, because it's the 5 of Wands, you may be seeing up to 5 people getting some sort of lessons or justice for the upheavals that they have caused in your life. It doesn't have to be 5 people, but it's a possibility, okay? Try not to take things too literally in tarot. They're energies. So they're just guidelines, energies. Now, keep in mind that this could be more than one situation. You may be dealing with one person who has maybe screwed you over financially. And you could be also dealing with this person who has cheated on you. But they're all you're getting karmic justice for all of it. It could all be the same person. So keep that in mind as well. And don't get too caught up on the signs, okay? So if I say earth sign or Leo, it could be those signs. But it could also be a person who has a lot of that sign in their natal chart. So you could be a Virgo and have tons of fire in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you may come up more as a fire sign, you know? So that's why I say don't get caught up on the signs. But anyway, you're moving out of this 5 of Wands. You're moving into Empress energy, which I saw twice already. Queen Bee, Queen Rising. The Empress is, you know, really getting to know her value as a woman. This is divine feminine energy completely. If there's any card in the whole deck that represents divine feminine energy, the Empress is it. She is the embodiment of divine feminine energy. And she realizes that she can attract things to her. She doesn't have to chase anything or anyone. Anything that's not serving her, she lets it go. She's like bold yet soft. So she is aware of how her divine feminine energy can create her reality. She's a powerful manifester. She knows how to attract things to her so she doesn't have to chase anything. And if it's something that she would have to chase, it wouldn't even be on her radar because she wouldn't want it. She's better than that. She's above that. She's been all 4 of the queens. She's gone through all of the stages, and she has evolved into her divine feminine era, which is a very soft feminine era. But like I said, there's a boldness here, but not in an aggressive way at all. It's a feminine essence boldness, okay? But she knows her value. She knows that she is the prize. She doesn't not know that her partner is the prize if he is one, but she knows that she is. So moving into Empress energy is going to bring you a more fortunate cycle. When you show the universe that you've learned your lessons and that you're serious about your boundaries and that you're not going to put up with shit that you don't deserve, and that you're going to value yourself enough to cut off people, situations, or things that no longer serve you, the universe will reward you and turn this wheel in your favor. So the Wheel of Fortune speaks of a more fortunate cycle all around, less resistance, more money coming in, more opportunities coming in, better relationships. So I was just also talking to a friend of mine about this last night. When you are connected, sorry, I take a sip of my coffee. When you are sharing your energy and highly connected to someone or people who are toxic, you will start to notice that many things will crumble in your life at the same time. The universe is trying to tell you something with that, okay? It's trying to tell you that it's time to wave your little magic wand and make some changes. So by showing the universe, the creator, God, whatever you call it, that you are serious about valuing yourself, about loving yourself. God gave you this existence, this body, this soul, this experience. The creator, the divine, doesn't want you to waste it on a person who is treating you like garbage, who's hot and cold, who is mean to you and nasty and abusive every other day, and then nice in between. You're wasting your life, and the universe, unfortunately, will give you lessons for that. It's karma. It's also karma, because instead of being in your North Node, instead of being in your life purpose with a supportive partner, with somebody that lifts you up, with somebody that supports your endeavors or supports you as a person, supports you emotionally, you're wasting your beautiful life on devaluing your own self by allowing someone else to devalue you. And that's a really hard lesson, and it's a harsh thing to hear, but because I've been through it, I feel like I can speak on it like very accurately and authentically and genuinely. It's not what we want to hear when we love somebody still, but it's what we need to hear. It's the lesson that we need to learn in order for the universe to reward us. And we get rewarded when we value ourselves. We get rewarded when we show the universe with our actions that we love ourselves. And what we will and won't tolerate from another person. And it's only when you start to do that, that all of your relationships will start to get better. All of your career opportunities will start popping up. Your finances will get better. That's the Wheel of Fortune energy. But the Wheel of Fortune doesn't show up in a reading or in your life until you've learned those lessons. They can be karmic lessons or just lessons in general. So I do feel like the whoever I'm speaking to, whoever this is resonating for, is that your lesson is in this Empress card right next to the Wheel of Fortune. Your lessons had to do with loving yourself, valuing yourself, boundaries, knowing you're the prize, not letting somebody treat you like you're not the prize, like you're not special, rare, or unique, or that you don't bring so much to the table. In fact, you may bring more than so much to the table. You know, it could be like off the charts what you bring to the table, especially if you're showing up as an Empress. If you're a divine feminine, then you're bringing everything to the table. Let's just put it like that. Okay. I want to get some more energy on this divine masculine. Again, we have karmic friends. This person has a lot of karmics around. I'm telling you, I'm not blaming other people, because you're once divine masculine, gone rogue, gone distorted, distorted masculine, he makes his own decisions. Everybody has free will, and he gave in to karmics. Not only does he have a karmic promiscuous woman that he's been hooking up with and cheating on you with, he has karmic friends too. He can't trust them. There's tension between them. There's secret competition. He knows it. Like, this has come up in my collective readings before. He knows it. It says keep your friends close and your enemies closer, so he knows that they are his enemies, but he has to keep them close because they have something on him. I'm going to pull a few. Wow. Okay, so this person, I really feel like the distorted masculine is meant to become. I'm seeing that he never was a divine masculine yet. He's meant to become one, but I don't know if it will happen in this lifetime. He's still showing up as very toxic. He's showing up as a forcer, forces things on people or you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. I'm picking up coercive control. I'm picking up abuse here. I'm picking up on a lot of dark energy. So this person is not ready for a divine union because they're not in their divine masculine energy. That's why it was in the reverse. But I wanted to get more energies out here to see if he was like divine masculine gone rogue, or if he was never a divine masculine, but he's meant to become one. So like I said, when we move into our divine feminine or divine masculine energy, it's after learning a lot of lessons. It's after being all of the kings or all of the queens in the tarot, you know, going through different upgrades and evolution, and doing the spiritual work, doing this shadow work, doing the cleansing work of anything dark, you know, really pouring the light in, calling back our power, calling back our light from traumatic situations. It takes work to become, you know, a healthy, divine, masculine or feminine. That's probably the best way that I can describe it. So were you born meant to be with that divine essence? Yes, but there's still work to do for you to fully become and embody that. That's in my experience. You're not born a divine feminine and then you're just perfect for your whole life. Like, there's a lot of lessons that, you know, especially divine feminines need to learn when it comes to their confidence, their empowerment, their self-value, and boundaries. Because as a divine feminine, we're natural nurturers. The Empress is known for being pregnant. So she has that energy of nurture to her, a natural nurturer, in fact. And a lot of divine feminines, that's what we are. We're natural nurturers. We love to take care of people. But when we're faced with somebody who's devaluing us or abusing us, and all we want to do is nurture them, then we're met with some major wake-up calls and lessons, right? So even though this person has been lured away from you, tempted away from you, or let's be real, made the decision to cheat on you because it's a straight up decision, they still feel very much into you. There's, you know, this energy of good chemistry between the two of you, great vibes, something positive. So this is something that they're overthinking about or in their head about. They may be stressed about it or over analyzing the fact that they had this good chemistry, great vibes, positive relationship with you, and they're still super into you, but they decided to betray the relationship, to betray you. You seem to be moving into the energy of focusing on self and being unbothered. I have unbothered and unfazed, okay? So that's either where you're headed or where you want to be or where you already are. It's hard to say because these are oracle cards, but I see you moving on. I don't see you, at least for the time being, you know, moving on. Thank you, next. Like, this person, I think you're realizing that this person is no longer worth your energy or your emotion or your time, love, or effort. This is going to drive them fucking crazy, okay? Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. So they're going to be constantly watching you as soon as you pull your energy back or say, like, I'm done with this. So if you're married and you say, like, I want a divorce, they're going to be super fixated on you, watching you, spying on you, studying you, trying to get info on maybe how to get you back. Or if you're just dating this person and you just tell them, like, I'm moving on, like, I don't want to be bothered with this anymore. Like, you've already done so much that I'm, like, even unfazed at this point. I'm feeling like you're getting to a numb stage with this person, with this distorted masculine, okay? But when you pull your energy back, the tables are going to flip. They may even want to travel towards you with this travel card, or this is you going on a vacation to clear your mind. It could be both. This person ain't shit right now, okay? They have a lot of work to do. They're showing up as a broke ass who ain't shit, and they're a cheater. So they've been disloyal, they've been keeping secrets, and they've been lying straight up. So that's why they're coming up as ain't shit. And until they are shit, you shouldn't be entertaining them. And I know that's easier said than done, but that's what I have. Should we get some more? Let's get some advice. Yeah, let's get some advice. That one wants to come out. Being guided to speak your truth here with this Knight of Swords. And you're also being guided to take some sort of swift action. Oh, okay. You're being guided to take some swift action on speaking your truth, probably to this distorted masculine, and to begin working on your healing. Wow, yeah. Four of Swords. This is too many. I'm not going to take this many cards. Let's keep shuffling, see what pops out. But the Nine of Wands speaks of, you know, finally putting down the defenses. It really, when it in my readings personally, it comes out for a lot of trauma. This person has caused you a lot of trauma, and I think that the relationship in general, not only has there been infidelity, but there's been abuse as well. And it could be emotional, it could be psychological, it could be physical, it could be all three. But if this person is one of the dark triad, like I felt and saw, then this person may have done a lot of deep psychological damage on you, and it's time for you to start healing. And you are being guided to cut your energy off from this person. Don't give them access to your energy. Right now, you're meant to be healing yourself. And it's not until you are able to heal yourself without this person being in your energy or playing these mind games or just messing with your mind and your energy, and your emotions. It's not until you heal and remove that everyday stress or whatever that you're going to be able to see this for what it really is, or know how you really feel. But it's important for you to heal regardless, especially with the Four of Swords next to the Nine of Wands. Like, I can't emphasize it enough. This is all about healing yourself, rejuvenating yourself, taking time out in solitude to heal yourself, spiritual healing, emotional healing, psychological healing, physical healing. It's actually guiding you to heal in all of those areas. Yeah, the Knight of Swords is definite advice, like, to cut this off and speak your truth, and then place all of your energy and focus on healing yourself. Nothing is going to, I don't feel like anything is going to get better until you do this. It has to be a you decision. Okay, it doesn't matter what they say or what they want or what they feel, or if they're going to call you selfish, they're going to say you're being selfish. They're going to say, they're going to accuse you of all kinds of stuff because you're pulling back your energy. But you need to heal. And I think you already know that. That's what I'm picking up. I think you already know that. What time are we at here? Wow, the Hierophant. Okay, so this could be a marriage for sure, or a very serious commitment, but you're still being guided to take a time out. I'm not saying that you have to get divorced immediately. This is a time out to heal, okay? You could be, it may, okay. I don't ever like to tell people, like, you should get divorced or not. That's not my place to say. But what I do see here is that you're meant to, there's a spiritual journey that you're on. So the things that you're going through are a part of your shamanic training or your spiritual journey or your spiritual enlightenment in some type of way with this Hierophant here, because the Hierophant represents higher spiritual learning. The Emperor is also here. So we do have Aries energy here, but please don't limit it to that. Like I said, this person could have a lot of Aries qualities or a lot of Aries in their chart. But some of these lessons have to do with either you stepping into your Emperor energy, yeah, or actually thinking about the fact that you're the Empress and this is what you deserve as an Emperor, not a distorted masculine, okay? An Emperor is somebody who has integrity, morals, and is ethical in their behavior. A lot of integrity, I think I said that. They're very structured and disciplined. They're very hardworking. They usually manage a lot of people or own businesses or multiple businesses. They don't abuse women. Okay, they're healthy masculines. They're not misogynist. They're not toxic masculinity. They're not any of the narcissism. They're not any of that. They don't play mind games. They're not immature. This is a very mature, manly energy, and it's the Empress's counterpart. So Spirit's asking you to start focusing on what you deserve and say no to anything that isn't that. Like, you deserve your Emperor, and if you don't feel like you do, then there's a lot of self-work that needs to be done within yourself, and that's okay. We all have been there, you know. It's okay if there's work to do on yourself, where you can understand just how whole and complete you really are on your own. Just what you, to realize what you really do deserve and what you don't have to tolerate. You know, if you have to work on that, then that's part of your journey. And maybe you're meant to help other people realize that about themselves. Maybe that's part of your spiritual path, and that's why the Hierophant's also showing up. But stepping into your Emperor energy is also calling the shots in your own life, not letting other people dictate what you do, how you feel, your decisions, you know. The Emperor will not be pushed around. So the Empress is the feminine version of this, and the Emperor is the masculine, and this is leadership energy. The Six of Swords, yeah. Like I said, you're being guided. Being guided to take a break from the situation, and definitely to protect your energy. So like if your person is hooking up with a karmic who has a Jezebel attachment, and then they're coming back and hooking up with you or sleeping with you, what do you think is going to happen? Those entities can be transferred. You can take on some of these people's karmic energies. You really have to protect yourself here, okay? Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Five of Cups. This is literally like you really need to protect your emotions and your energy and take some distance right now. This Six of Swords is all about taking distance and going abroad if you have to, because it is the energy of like going on a boat over the water. It's not showing in this type of deck. This does represent the water, but in the traditional tarot, it's a woman who is leaving on a boat, well, with her child actually, but the important part of it is leaving something behind. Doesn't have to be forever, but it definitely could indicate taking a break, going somewhere to clear your head, going somewhere spiritual possibly. The Five of Cups is definitely showing me that there is a lot of healing that needs to be done under this Nine of Wands and this Four of Swords. There's grief, there's despair, there's a lot of devastation with the Five of Cups. You may also be grieving an actual death while you're dealing with all of this other shit from this person, which is really disgusting and unfair. Okay? There's so much of a need for you to really take this time out to heal from all of this, from the grief, from the despair, from the disappointment, from the sadness. from any shame or guilt that this person has tried to put on you. And meanwhile, you're a whole divine feminine out here, and he's a distorted masculine. And he has the nerve to place shame and blame on you. Gross. Yeah. The Six of Cups is here. So this is asking you, with the Hermit next to it and the Four of Pentacles, like, go within, go deeply within, and really think about the type of relationship that you deserve and that you want, because it should be a soul tie that is supportive, compassionate, empathetic, understanding, and generous. And it should also be a friendship and a romance within the same person. That is what you deserve. Go within and you will realize this. Your intuition will, or already is, telling you that. And do everything you can to protect your energy, okay, and your heart, to not allow yourself to be vulnerable to anything or anyone that isn't in Emperor energy or this Six of Cups energy. You deserve better. This was your advice and this was your reading. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. It really, really does help out my TikTok, my YouTube, my channel. I've been doing readings for a really long time, but I just started putting them out publicly, and I'm really getting a lot of amazing feedback from a lot of my clients who, you know, I've been working with for years, and, you know, they're really happy to see me putting this stuff out there, because I only read by referral before. So any support that you give my channel or my social media with my readings is so deeply, deeply appreciated. So I hope this helped, guys, and I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.